Hi everyone, I'm Heather. Welcome to Strings and Threads, streaming to you from my dungeon of dreams. Join me in the magical world of crochet, knitting, and all things yarn. If you're a fellow yarn enthusiast, hit that subscribe button and become part of our creative journey. Let's dive into today's project. Welcome to Things We're Making Thursday.
Things We're Making Thursday, Things We're Making Thursday.
Things We're Making Thursday is a collab that anybody can join in. We're in our third year. This year's theme is the year of design. And what that means is we have a theme for each month, which I have listed in my description. And for that theme, you would create your own pattern for whatever fits that theme. And so if you're interested in joining in and you're a content creator, you don't have to ask for anybody's permission. Just look at what the months are, or what the themes are for each month in my description, and then start making your own videos and use the hashtag TWMT so that we can all find each other and kind of make the group grow. If you are not a content creator, but you're like, boy, I'd love to join in with this, we do have a Facebook page. I have that listed in my description as well. And you can show pictures on our Facebook page of what you've made that fits in with the theme for that month. And it's something that you've designed yourself. We're working on trying to become designers this year. This month's theme is bags. And I personally really love bags. I know there's all different ways you can interpret bags, and a lot of people will think of like beach bag or purse when they think of bag, but I think of drawstring bags, dice bags. In fact, I was having a blast coming up with these a few years ago. I've been working off and on probably since 2013 with these bags. But a couple years ago, I got inspired to do a whole bunch more. And then I ended up putting them in a book called Fantastic Fantasy Drawstring Bags, which is available on Amazon. I have a link to that in my description if you're interested. I thought that this month I would show some of the patterns that I have in this book. I have some tutorials for some of these patterns as well. And if I'm able to, I will try to link those at the end of this video so that you can click on them if you were interested in making any of the designs that I showed. Not all of them have a tutorial. It is something that I'm working on. I'm trying to work on getting more of the patterns from this book put into a tutorial, but I do have quite a few. It's in my playlist, Fantastic Fantasy Drawstring Bags. But like I said, I will try to link the individual tutorials at the end of my video if I can. Hopefully I can. So I wanted to show this bag here is a snake bag. It's like a snake guarding, you can see the little bit of the bag there, guarding your treasures, and you can open it up. You can put game pieces, dice pieces, toys, any kind of treasures you'd like, stitch markers, anything you want in there. But I like this. This is the snake drawstring bag. And I was loving it so much I decided to make a mini one too. So if you follow any of my patterns and you decide to use a teeny tiny crochet hook and thread yarn, then you can just follow that same pattern and it'll turn out mini. So there's the mini. And that one is a functional bag as well. You can open it up and put some little treasures in there. Another one that I wanted to show today is my Sleepy Lion. So this is actually my second rendition of the Sleepy Lion. And of course it's a functional bag. You can put whatever you want in there, and there are toggle fasteners that you can cinch it up and keep everything in there nicely. So that was my second, like I said, my second rendition. My first one that I made, I called it a whimsical dragon, and I made it like this. And I had a lot of feedback from people saying, I don't understand what this is. Is this the 4th of July lion? What is this? And I was just calling it whimsical because I used the colors that I have. And I do have a lot of American colors in this, and it just happened to be because I had these colors as scrap yarn. So I decided that I would make another one. I used the same pattern. You can really use this pattern and put whatever yarn that you want to use to make it. You know, so I just made it again, but I made it with more, I guess, traditional lion colors. I had to pause it there for a minute because it got super windy. Another one I wanted to show you. I love this one. This is my froggy one. And this bag closes in the front. When you close it up, it kind of looks like a kiss. I used to sell this pattern individual on Etsy, but I did put in the description that I don't give exact row numbers to put the legs and arms, and I got a lot of negative feedback saying, she doesn't tell you in the pattern where to put the arms and the legs. Well, I said that in the description. Don't buy it if you don't like that. But I took it down because it's just easier that way. But I do have a video tutorial for this. So if you are interested, you can follow the video tutorial to make your own. And this was another one that I decided to make a mini with. So I love this one. And then the last one I want to show you today is a bowl of cereal drawstring bag. And this one is a little different. It opens on the top and you can put your treasures in there, game pieces, dice, toys, whatever treasures you have. It's not fluffed out yet because there's nothing in it right at the moment, but it is meant to be a bowl of cereal. So I hope you liked these things, and I hope that you can find my tutorial if you are interested in making any, or if you're interested in the whole book. I have 26 patterns in this book, and it's on Amazon. You can see it there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.